Hello to all who are watching First Central Baptist Church family, the Central Family Life Centers family, our neighbors, community partners, friends who are worldwide. Greetings. Greetings and blessings, especially during this challenging time in the history of our nation and world. Please know you are not alone. We are truly in this together. And this is not, even though this is a fearful time in the nation's history and in our world's history, rest to be assured God is in control. We are people of faith, and we know in whom we trust and believe. Please know God has this too. During this pandemic, remember, the world has experienced this type of global crises before, and this is a great time in which to reflect, in which to reorder and reprioritize our thinking and our lives. I believe that there's a text that is meaningful in a time such as this. At least I found comfort. I hope you will too. And that's James chapter 4, starting at verses 13. In short, it reminds us that often we say today or tomorrow we'll go into the city and we'll spend money and we'll do this and we'll do that. We'll do business, we'll buy. And then it asks a poignant question, why do you say this? Why do you say? Because you don't even know what will happen tomorrow. It reminds us that what we ought to say is, if it is the Lord's will. I believe it is God's will for us to survive and to thrive even through this challenging time. But I believe it's His will for us to do that together, one with another. Take time to reflect, again, rethink and reprioritize. This is a time like no other for us to refocus on that which is most important amidst this time of challenge and change. Show love. Reach out. Reach out to someone whom you've not reached out to before. Let them know that they are loved and allow yourself to be loved by them. No, tomorrow is not promised to any one of us. All we really have is today, and what we really have is right now to make a mindset, to make a shift in our thinking and in the way in which we do things. God is still in control. We can replace worry and fear with trust and with victorious thinking. I think that's productive, don't you? The world has been through a similar type of challenge as this pandemic. 1918, pandemic flu, 1930, H2N2 virus, like 1957, 58. Even I know many of you remember 2006, H1N1, and yet we're still here. I'm truly praying for those who have been affected by this present pandemic. And in truth, it may get worse before it gets better. We've not even seen the top of this trend yet. And with more testing, more results, both positive and negative. But there are things that we can do in order to mitigate the spread of this virus. As you've heard from the healthcare professionals, I'm reiterating, wash your hands, wash them thoroughly with soap and water. Stay indoors as much as it is possible. Practice social distancing. Self-isolate. If you see and feel the symptoms of flu, or flu-like, stay in. Self-regulate. There are various places in which you can go to get testing. Call the local officials in New York, 311 and the like. You can go. Be tested. Be sure so that once it occurs, you can operate accordingly. Exercise as much as possible. Take time to do fun things at home, especially for those who have children at home. And I know that can be challenging. To our first responders, to our healthcare providers, to those working in nursing homes, to our clergy, to educators, parents, truck drivers, food market workers, healthcare givers, to the caregivers of loved ones, mass transit workers, officers, small business owners, local, state, and national officials. God bless you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for what you have done and for what you're presently doing to keep us safe. Please stay positive and remain calm. That's key. Listen to the local, state, and national information and updates as they are rolling consistently. New information is coming on a regular basis. Do not allow people who pretend to be persons with vaccines to knock on your door and give you information. There is no vaccine at this time. The best we can do is know who has and who does not have the virus and then act accordingly. Let's all remain level-headed. Let's operate and walk in faith. We are people, for goodness sake, of faith. Let's all be reminded that we are united together against a common threat, and that is the threat to our health. And everyone should be afforded health care, mind, body, and spirit. And yes, this is in fact a time of change and challenge, but with God and with a united front, we will make it. We will survive. We will come out better on the other side. Take time, love somebody, and trust that this has encouraged you. Thank you.